Yo, it's your boy Straight Boss over here from Straight Smoke Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a GTA 5 Online, yay or nay. I do want to apologize right up front as this video was supposed to be up yesterday on the channel, and unfortunately I was, in the words of Orb Smoke, I was a little under the weather, so I was not able to get this video finalized and all set and put on to YouTube yesterday, but it is here now. So, with apology out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, yay or nay is where we take a vehicle that's on sale by Rockstar within the game, and we give a thumbs up or thumbs down as to not whether it's worth the sale price. There we had the Avenger, which was up for grabs. We haven't did a yay or nay on the Avenger yet. We also could have did the Akula. We also could have did the Laser. And if you are interested in the Hunter helicopter, we did a yay or nay on this several months ago. Go ahead and check the description, as I will be posting a link in there for the Hunter yay or nay. It was a pretty good video, real good overview of the Hunter helicopter. And we also could do the Savage, and we were really, everyone wanted to do a different vehicle, so we actually did names out of a hat, and Haas won, and Haas wanted to do the Savage, so that's what we're doing this week. You can see there, you can get the trade price. You can get it for just over $1 million with the trade price from doing the apartment heist. And if you don't have the trade price, it's still only $1.5 million. And yes, this is a vehicle, believe it or not, that I have not purchased yet. So we're going to go ahead and buy this now and take a look into it. Okay, so after you purchase this, you need to call Pegasus in order to get your vehicle. This is not going to show up at your hangar if you have one. You need to call Pegasus in order to get it. Now, the plus and the plus of it being a Pegasus vehicle is that you could own this aircraft and not have a hangar. You don't need a hangar. All you can do is call Pegasus, bam, boom, it gets delivered to you. So, you could also make it your own, but if you do have a hangar, just take it there. And I took mine there, ready to mod it up, and I was disappointed to find out that the only modding that I could put on it is I could make it a different color. Okay, here I'm flying my Hunter over to for the speed test, and I look back at Haas and I notice that there is not a Savage icon. There's just the regular helicopter blades, so that kind of took me by surprise. So that's a little perk, as the Savage offers a little bit of stealth, and it just looks like a regular helicopter. It's kind of like the Buzzard does. There you can see our smokes coming over, and there's a Akula for the speed test. There you can see that my Hunter already there, and Jacob's coming over in a Buzzard, which just has the regular blades of a helicopter. So the Savage is a very weaponized helicopter, and it just appears as whether it's a Buzzard or a Frogger or a Maverick or any unweaponized helicopter in the game. So that's it's a nice little plus to it. Nothing game breaking, but a little bit of stealth for it, because it does have some flaws, which we'll be getting into here shortly. And we're going to be doing the speed test. There you can see I'm going up. Haas will be flying my Hunter, and Jacob will be in a Buzzard. I'll be in Haas's Savage, and Orb Smoke over there will be in the Akula. And I think everyone kind of knows the Akula is pretty quick, so we are expecting good things from the Akula in this speed test here, as we are doing a point-to-point race down to LSIA, the airport. And there we get off to a start, and you can see, just look at how fast the Akula gets up in the air, how fast the Akula, got up off the ground and just took off. And you can see it has the early lead, and the Akula never looks back. The two things that were shocking about this was I was shocked that the Hunter beat the Savage in this speed test by as much as it did. I thought it would be closer between the Savage and Hunter, and it really wasn't. And also the Buzzard, I don't think of the Buzzard as being all that slow, but the Buzzard finished last. I really expected the Buzzard to beat the Hunter and the Savage. One of the things why the Savage might have lost by so much, especially to the Hunter, is because you don't get to mod the Savage at all. You don't get to up the engine or any of that. Literally, when you take it to the hangar, all you're able to do is give it a different paint job. Okay, so that's probably why. And that's a little bit of a downfall of it. Here, another perk is there's not much cooldown on the missiles. Here I'm just spamming missiles, just showing you there's not much wait before you can fire another one. Whereas the Buzzard, you can fire 1, 2, and then there's like a 3 to 4 second cooldown before you can fire another one. The Savage is not like that. And speaking of which, if you're able to spam missiles, this defense of the Savage is not so good. As you can see there, I take one and boom, if you spam missiles, you're going to die. Not much chance to jump out. Pretty much if you get locked onto, just jump out as soon as you get locked onto, because the Savage just doesn't have the armor. It doesn't have no defense, and it's easy to hit, whether it be with homing missiles, whether it be with the rocket launcher homing missiles from ground targets. They say the Savage has a bad hitbox, but technically all helicopters have a bad hitbox. All the helicopters can get taken down very quickly. They just don't have the defense. This doesn't have countermeasures as well. That's another thing you can't upgrade in the hangar. There's no countermeasures, no flares, no chaff, no nothing. Here you can see this is what sets this apart from other helicopters and their explosive cannons. We got Big Hoss doing piracy prevention. I killed him 2 times very easily in third person. Then good old Hummer Guy. Check out Hummer Guy on YouTube. This guy, he gives you the best tips on how to perform in aircraft. And he says go into first person anytime you're trying to use a gun on an aircraft. And yeah, it is that easy to do. But I was even impressed with how well I did in third person. I mean, these explosive cannons are they're kind of OP, honestly. There I want to show the defense. I had Hoss just use an explosive sniper on me. It blew up in 4, but you can tell by the sound there, after the 3rd shot with the explosive sniper, the helicopter was going down. So yay or nay time. Is this worth 1.5 or 1.1? And we are definitely saying absolutely. Absolutely. If you do not have the Savage, I know it's an old helicopter, you might have it, but if you're new to GTA, you don't have this, absolutely this is a must-have. It's a weaponized vehicle that you don't even need a hangar that you can have. You can just call Pegasus and get it. The explosive cannons are, they're a game changer as far as helicopters, and I just can't rave enough about the Savage. I can't believe I waited so long to purchase this. Shame on me. The Savage is absolutely up there in helicopters. It's probably in the top 3 for sure, maybe top 2. You know, that's another video, another idea later on. But absolutely pick up the Savage. Go ahead and comment if you agree or disagree. And as well, guys, always consider subscribing for more GTA 5 online content. And go ahead, like I said before, check out the link in the description for the Hunter, yay or nay.